Alright, I'm Taliaferro, Mr. Taliaferro TV. I said I'd come back when I had more details on Rich Homie, baby. Rich Homie Quan. For those who don't know, he was heading to a show out in Georgia. And him and 5 associates were arrested on suspicion of possession of a stolen gun and drugs. Alright, so according to TMZ, Rich Homie has officially been charged with felony weed possession with intent to distribute. And in Georgia, they don't really play those games, right? That's some serious stuff. I want to make note of something, though, and I want to kind of teach and also just talk about something that's near and dear to me, because I do interviews. Y'all know that. I've interviewed some of the biggest and best in the game, even though I'm very young. But Rich Homie did an interview recently. He's trying to heat back up. He has a new project in the atmosphere that I actually like. Don't love, but I like it. And I want to make this clear. During an interview, Rich Homie Quan said, they asked him what was in his bag, and he said he had Percocets in his bag, right? That's not good. And I know Rich Homie, I actually met Rich Homie before. He's actually, from what I've seen, a good dude, a really cool dude to meet and talk to. And you need to know where to cut it short on interviews. I'm all about everyone keeping it real, but sometimes no comment can be your best answer, all right? He told the chick that was interviewing him, yeah, I got some Percocets in the bag. A little future, little Molly Percocets in the bag that I'm carrying with me. That ain't a good sign. You add a little pressure, and I say this once, and I should say this more times than not. I'm telling you, we are doing the job of investigators for them now. Social media is incriminating people more than anything has ever in the past. People are literally telling on themselves every damn day, right? So I just wanted to say that little side note. He is facing up to 30 years in prison. All right, they're gonna try to throw the hammer on him, and that's very unfortunate. Again, a lot of people beat these drug charges down the line. They just need a little bit of the media attention to kind of leave it alone. Rich Homie's still locked up right now. He'll be held at least until his hearing on Friday. Again, at that point, maybe the judge can offer him some sort of a bond, but again, it's not 100% sure that's going to happen, depending on his history and everything that he's had go on in the past, and also the associates around him and everything like that. He had more than an ounce on him, and that's pretty much the law for that. He had some weed, and he had probably some other types of drugs on him as well. And now it looks like they're going to try to Georgia's really going to try to make an example out of Rich Homie, and I hate that because he's a good dude. But that is the situation, all right? Rich Homie is facing up to 30 years in prison for this offense. Hopefully he can find some way to simmer down to a probation. Again, I would really have to look into what he has going on or in the past legally. I don't think he has that checkered of a legal past. So maybe he can find a way to fight this thing, really pay for an attorney. But I know Rich Homie was just fighting so hard to just get back relevant musically, and this is going to at the least take a big hit out of that. Hopefully it motivates him at the same time, but if they're on him tough and you got to watch how he moves and travels, that could be detrimental to somebody who's trying to find a way to get back into that limelight in Atlanta, all right? Thank you for the time. Let's support. Rich Homie's facing up to 30 years. He's being held right now. He'll be held up until Friday, and then on Friday, there's a possibility he can find some way to get a bond, but that's not 100% sure, all right? Thank you for the time. Let's support. You rocking with Rich Homie new music, and what do you think about these latest things to transpire? Thank you for the time, love, support. I don't take you for granted. Salute. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com. Again, that's booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com.